more minutes. Oh yeah. Jumbo. Ready for the hockey tonight. The Boston Bruins are in Washington Capitals tonight for the first game, not only between both teams, but also the first game NHL Playoff Stanley Cup. So what we can ask for more? So that'd be great, Alexei. We can talk about this. We have a lot of things go around. Jarmo, Anton Lundell, 19 years scored his first ever goal in Finland men team. They lost 2-3 against the Sweden. He's going to be a part of the World Championship. I got the memo today about not only Lundell. I think they have a couple of players also drafted by Toronto and Minnesota, I believe. I got that tweet sent to me. I took a picture of this. I sent to the Florida Panthers fans to know about Anton Lundell is going to play. Yep, he is on the team, so will be interesting. It was an exhibition game, I believe, right? I think this start the 18. I'm right? Or I'm wrong. I could be wrong. But I think that start the 18, the NHL, the World Championship. I tried to get the game right now to see where we at with the game. And the game tonight is on NBC, so I have to check. Where is the game on my computer? Here we go. NBC. Yeah, that's game. I think they start at 18, I believe. No? In the next 3 days. Yeah, Dean is a 6 foot. $22.5 is Finland versus USA. Yeah, I did not look. I got a couple of roster during the morning show this week. We're going to talk about that tournament. Honestly, many stars did not participate, like Patrick Kane, and you know what I mean, like they refused to play. They was exhausted. And I can understand that. So it's really young team to be a part of this World Championship, where usually the other team are eliminated during the season. Those players join those country and they play for their country. That's how it works usually. Try to get the game. I cannot get the game. It's funny. Well, Rand sponsor was not great overall. I know he was. I took finally keep Washington. Sometimes you better to keep with your first ID, right? And I'm sorry, I'm not watching right now, guys. I tried to find a game on my different location on the computer. The game is on NBC, and I have also Slank and Hulu. I tried to find this on those. There we go. I got it. Here we go. What did you pick, Frenchy? I keep Washington, buddy. Eight make them in bracket. Frenchy have a good scouting knowledge. That's awesome, Alexi. I love that. It's just for me. I never be sold and Ryan Spooner. You know what I mean? I don't know. I just like a player never been the player he was expected. To be honest with you, so I thought to see the difference between NBC live TV and also on Slink, how they are delayed or not. Look like it's pretty good. Zach Dean right now he play for Gatineau Olympic and QM and 23 game he have 20 point, 10 goal, 10 assists. He's right now on the list I have is 25th. That's when it maybe Montreal Canadian can pick it up him. Um, so I don't know what is going to be there. You know what I mean? Like Sebastian Cossa, goaltender, is 23. Matthew Coronato is 21. Nikita Shipurikov is 20. So it would be interesting to see that. Zachary Leroux, it's not too bad. Um, he's going to be, let me check what I have here. I don't know why I don't have him right now on my list. Where did you put him? Back to Dylan Gwander for Edmonton All Kings. In 12 games at 24 points, he's going to be really, really great to be a big pickup there for sure. Before we start, we're going to jump on couple of things I did. I did some one work during the day. I went to the pool, but Coach Frenchy works during the day too. So I did some stuff for you guys for tonight when we start this game. You already see that the record between Boston Bruins and the Capitals Washington at the beginning of the year. Uh, of course, you see that earlier. This is all the stat I accumulate during the presentation. I do the video live, not live, but recording for everybody. This is the stat I'm getting now. This is a great breakdown between the season between the Boston and Washington. Boston at 33-16-7, Washington 36-15-5. The point, Washington's fifth in NHL, Boston 10. The point percentage, fifth, 11. You can see that the last 10 game. Both have a great record, 7-2-1, 6-3-1. Away, Boston is 15-9-4. That's pretty good record. Away at home. Home at Capitals are 17-8-3. Head-to-head, 4-2-2. So you can see this is a great stat I collect today afternoon. This is another way you can looking about that before you do your bracket challenge. You check those stats. That's one reason I decide to wait and to keep my team, keep Washington. Special team are pretty even. Penalty taken. Boston is 30 in NHL. Washington is in 19. The PK pretty solid. You can see number 5, number 2, and NHL. Penalty draw 25th, 13th for Boston. The power play, another. Washington is really good on that one over there. Projected goalie team pretty even. That's ranking out of 62 qualified goalie. The game play each other. You can see 24 versus 27. Little bit advantage you can see by Tuukka Rask, to be honest with you, on front part of the schedule right there. So, when I'm a little bit, the inner slot save by Vanecek is not great. That's something he need to get better. Offense advantage, Boston. You can see the stat in the right corner. The defense team pretty even. I think for me, Boston have a little bit more advantage on that one over there, to be honest with you, about that. Here's the offense, Capital Washington versus the defense, Boston Bruins. I think we saw this afternoon, but just give you an idea, this how it works. And I think that's really relevant when you look for series and you're looking for a study your team. And I think that's a great stat they provide to the people now online when you find those websites. That's another place you can get that. The probability of the series right now, advantage Boston Bruins. The pre-driving comparison, I think that's pretty amazing for me. On defense, goaltending, and then on offense, the shooting comparison. So that's what I will do that. Everything that. Michael Rosenblatt, welcome aboard, buddy. Hopefully you have a great Saturday. You're ready for the Panthers tomorrow night, I'm pretty sure. Ken, welcome. I think it's the first time you are part of this live stream. Welcome aboard. Hopefully you have a great day. If you have a chance to tell us a little bit more where you're coming from, and then so what's your favorite players or your team, and did you subscribe to our YouTube channel? This is the first time you heard about the Hockey Nation live show. We produce live stream every day about game in NHL, and we create video about Montreal, Friends of Panthers, it's fun things. And we have a daily show, 11 o'clock Eastern Time. Right now, we have 7 days per week. We produce a daily show, like I said, 11 o'clock. So we'll be back tomorrow morning, 11 o'clock, and then we're going to watch a couple of games during the day. Busy day, Sunday, 3 games in NHL. And so that'd be good. Today, the Vancouver Canucks beat the Edmonton Oilers, and McDavid got his 1 assist, his 105 point in NHL. Amazing performance. He beat the record of Mario Lemieux, 57.35 versus 57.38 percentage of points during the season. And I know it's a little bit different because he played only 56 games. If I don't know what it would be his run if he was play 82 games. Who knows, right? We're never going to know that. It's a very special, different season. Play always the same team, and so many factors happening this year, and that's what be for me. Those playoff this year is not going to be different. We will to have surprise. I believe one team of the 16 right now is going to surprise, shocking other team. Who can be? Nashville, Montreal, Minnesota, St. Louis, Boston, Islanders. Islanders, no, to have a big difference between Islanders and Pittsburgh. Tampa Bay, Florida, it's not a big difference right there. So it'll be interesting about that. Montreal, full, healthy team with all the returner players they have. Look the lineup. It's not different a lot. So the puck's going to be dropped right away, and the game is start right away. No one said the Jets. I think the Jets for me is because the end of the season struggle a lot. And I think Nikolai Heller, it could be the problem. And Nikolai Heller, Heller, you have to be back. Boston attack right away, and the puck missing, and it hit the net. So you can see on the NBC is a little bit earlier. The game on Slink is a little bit behind. Here we go. It's a good point, Jarmo. I think, I think they have one things there. All right, Jarmo, watch the game. I will see you a little bit later. It's going to be quiet tonight. I'll be there. Anyway, I will talking a little bit and watching the game for sure, and do a description of the game, but talking with everybody else, and I will go that Boston. Oh, another. So if I don't look straight like here, guys, because I'm watching the game on the TV, is on my computer at the bottom, but the game on the slang is behind. So it's a little bit difficult watching everything like that. But we're going to hanging there for sure. You can talk about anything. Want to talk about prospect, want to talk about the other series, and everything you want to talk about, that's not a problem. We can hang in there. So the game tonight is on NBC. Ovechkin back on the lineup. He's going to see what he's going to do tonight. I think Washington missing the big guts enough. Gus Netsov, I think we heard them, I believe. Good stick of McEnvoy on that one over there to the face to Ovechkin. So we'll see what happening there. So I have a delay game at the bottom of my screen, and I have the live game at the top of the screen. So it's crazy. It'll be hard to follow. Stefan Menberg, welcome, buddy. Hopefully you have a great weekend. I'm from Sweden. How you doing? Welcome aboard. I believe it's the first time you are here. Hopefully you subscribe to our YouTube channel. I'm sure you have from Sweden. So I'm sure you like a couple of players from Sweden, and you like a couple of teams from Sweden. Or NHL, which team do you like? And also, what's your favorite players? So many great players been in Sweden, playing over there, still playing NHL, but it's amazing, great country and great hockey since 1995. And, Lindstrom is one of the biggest base over there, but, Peter Forsberg, and I'm a little bit older. I'm always impressed by the quality of Sweden produce, like Finland now. I know in Finland, Sweden. That'd be good if you stay around, Stefan, because we have a Jarmo, he left right now, but you can see on the chat, on the message, he's a Finland. So I can wait to have now a Sweden guy aboard. Backstrom and Nicholas Backstrom. So Washington's maybe one of your team you like for sure. Great hockey player, great center, great amazing career in NHL. Robin Leonard, um, a goaltender for the Vegas Golden. It would be interesting to see what's happening with Fleury and him. If they're going to split a couple of games or they will be go all the way with Fleury at the beginning. You know, it's funny because everybody talk about Fleury, but overall, Leonard have a good year. About, I think he have like 13-4 something. You know, it's not bad at all. It's just like we're always thinking only Fleury this year, but I think overall, Leonard have a good year too with the Vegas. Of course, the team have a great year. Be honest with you. Absolutely right. You know what I mean? Like Backstrom, did he get like 1,000 point this year or 900 something? He got a couple of milestone, if I can recall it, this year. This year, 50, 66. Both teams right now play on their hill. Not much happening right now. Opportunity of both teams is very quiet. I think they're watching each other. They don't want to commit a lot of mistake, and the execution is only Ovechkin have a 2 versus 1, and McConvoy stop the puck with a stick. This year, you know what I mean? Like Leonard have a great year last year. You know, playoff he was good. Fleury have an amazing great year. To be honest with you, it's you know you cannot say that. You know, you cannot be against that for sure. I think the he has a great year, and Vegas have a good year too. It'll be interesting to see how they're going to do during the playoff. To be honest with you, how they're going to react, and you know, it's not going to be easy. Make the you know, Minnesota is not an easy team to go through, so it'll be interesting to see that. You know, both team Washington and Boston trade at the deadline Taylor Hall and Anthony Manta. So it will be another see maybe they're going to be a X factor during the series. If you are like Steven and also Ken, if you want to talk about maybe tell us what is your bracket or what team did you put to win the series, Boston, Washington, and also you who do you think they're going to win the Stanley Cup? Please share with us. And if you have any question I can helping you, please I'll be here to helping you for sure. Like I said, it's a new challenge, a new channel we start a couple of months ago, and we produce live stream all the time, and we do also the Montreal Canadiens and also the Florida Panthers a lot. And during the play will be there. We do also live stream in the morning, 11 o'clock Eastern time, New York time, and then we do a couple of recording video 1 to 2 times per day. So that's what we do. I'm originally from Montreal, Canada. You can see my accent. It's not English, my second language after French. I was born in Montreal, live now in South Florida and North Miami Beach. And yeah, that's what I do. I coach hockey. I've been a hockey all my life in Boston Attack right now. You're welcome. Which city are you in Sweden? Zachary Bolduc, Alexei is a great pick. Um, Good hockey players. Oops, I forgot that. Oh, that's awesome. Peter Forsberg, Sidon, Hetman from here. Yep, that's awesome. Great hockey player. Peter Forsberg is great. The brother Sidon was amazing. They played with Alex Burrows, where I coached him when he was really, really young. It's a good comparison to put him to Bouvillier. I think he's doing Balzic in the NHL. He has like I think it was for me, it was 16, 17. He played for Rimouski Oceanic. He have 27 games this year, 29 points, 10 goals, 19 assists, Balzic and QM. So it'll be interesting to see that, Balzic. Yes. Donald Brashear. It's funny you talk about him. I was coaching in QM. He was there. Was played Donald Brashear. Good hockey kid. Good hockey players. Did Washington just score? I'm sorry. I'm watching everything. Yeah. Here we go. I just turned my head and then you write this. Tom Wilson score. First goal of the night. Tom Wilson. First goal of the series. That's not a good one. That's another 1-0. Yeah, you feel small beside him for sure. Yeah, he's a good guy. He fight a lot, and Donald Brashear, remember him with Flowers and Washington, and he did a couple of games and a couple of team in NHL for sure. Um, uh, I'm not sure the name you told me, Ario. I tried to figure out him. Are you sure he's typing the right way? Vincent Ario? Yes, also Vancouver. You're absolutely right. He play. Uh, he's not. He's not on my top 50 from Brandon WHL. Let me check for you. Vincent Ayo is Lorio, right? From BC. 6'3", 194. Played 3 years with the Brandon Week Kings. You have 12 points this year, 22. Defenseman. He's ranked 51, 48. He's about second round pick right now. Um, Not right now. The time I was younger, I was pretty good there. But at that moment, I don't have anybody to Sweden. Um, Try to for you to check this one. So Brasher was born in 1972. He played his college with Longueuil College Français. He played a couple of years in Montreal Canadien. Then he went to Canucks Vancouver for 4 years, went to Flyers for 4 years, went to Washington for a couple of years. Um, talk about 212-minute penalty, 156. You know how he was. So, yeah, that's Donald Brashear. Yeah, it's happened sometime, right? I was watching other things, so hard to follow the game because NBC on my board, NBC is in front of me, and my computer I'm behind. So power play, Boston, so I can see that. Try to catch up with. We're getting there, Tim. I think he's a little bit lower, Alexi. I think he's a little bit too low for me at that month. At that, really? Yeah, I don't know. I'm not a soul on him. Be honest with you. I think he would be second round pick. You consider him the better D in defense? Martian, Martian, a power play, back door to back net. Martian, shot missing the net. Um, yeah, Tim, you're absolutely right. Owen Power Clark is all about them in front of everybody else. Um, for me, Alexi, I have my defenseman. I have Power Clark, Vincent from Sweden. I think he's better to Vincent Rio. Um, and then after that, Luke Hughes, I think, is another good one there about that. And then, you know, you have Lambeau, Chinka, Coleman's, Mayo, Hallen. I just read maybe, and Sweden. What do you think about him, buddy? Ed Vincent from Frolunda. Stefan, do you know him? Denise Chalifo Ellen or Denise Ellen Chalifo, welcome aboard. Long time. We lost you a couple of days. Hopefully you're doing well. Hopefully you have a great weekend. Hopefully you're ready to watching hockey. All right, he's young. He's a big guy, right? So it's harder for defensemen, but I think it would be in the top 5, 6. I would not be surprised Detroit Red Wings pick him up. Depends Detroit when they pick him. It depends what pickup the Detroit is going to get there, but I would not be surprised. 1-0 Washington, a 9 minute to go. The shot right now, I have 4 versus 1. I could be wrong. Like I said, I have 2 games watching the game, but they are delayed. So NBC on my TV is real, and on my computer I'm watching on the stream. I'm delayed. I'm sitting in a commercial, and NBC play hockey. That's crazy. Chiasson is not too bad. Top, bottom, at the end. I think it was 20. Chiasson. No, Chiasson is about. You talk about Jake Chiasson? Late, late, late second round, beginning of the third. Yep, I know him. I know him like a hockey player, but Boston 2 versus 1, bad pass right there. So finally, we are the first game of the playoff Stanley Cup 2021. I can wait to see, tomorrow night, the Florida Panthers. We have Pittsburgh tomorrow, Vegas tomorrow. Be a long, great day. NHL, welcome aboard. Hopefully, you have a great day. NHL. Mayo, yeah, Mayo is at the top of the second round pick for me, I believe. Let me check my list. Yeah, he was at the bottom. He's 30 to 35. That's where he is right now for my list. Going for the cap. Yep, I decided to go to cap. Unfortunately, I did not watch the bracket challenge for everybody. But I'm going to watch this tonight. I challenged a little bit. because it's Boston, Washington. I tried to find what's the better, but I think it's looking better. When I did it, I was concerned, but now when I look, when I'm talking to you guys, I see that I feel good about other fact I forgot to take out the Peter, but I think it's looking better. It's another way. Try to change a couple of times. If I put all the shot on the right side, I'm losing the clock on the right. I think it would be great if I can put a clock in the middle. I'm going to work on that part also. So, Boston score. Boston Bruins score 1-1. Vanecek, it looked like hurt. I believe Vanecek is hurt. Jake DeBrusk. Jake DeBrusk, the X Factor. Hey, killing me? Yeah, he don't looking good. I don't know what's going on. But you have a bad year. It's time for him to step up, right? He's still talking with the. He's out. Vanecek is out, guys. OMG. Who has as a backup? Is it Greg Anderson or Copley? Yes, Alexei. That's that's not a good news for Washington. It's Copley. Oh. Samsonov, Samsonov is still on the COVID-19 protocol list. OMG. Wow. Oh, it's Greg Anderson. Yeah, that's what I thought. Greg Anderson back. You have a good number against them. Greg Anderson, the veteran at 39 years old. He's maybe 40 right now. Me as a defenseman, Edvinson is the pick for me. His number is just too good right now for me. And then, yeah, William Eglum. Eglum is my second pick over there. Both of them are what I love the most. We have a couple of good years in NHL, Anderson. But this year, I think he have a 2.23. He is the best goaltender at 4 game. I think he play. You have a good number against them. Big save, Greg Anderson. At 6-0. 604. I'm sorry, guys. Let me check. I'm watching the game also. Yeah, you forget that Sweden. You have Liesel, you have Wallstad, the goaltender, Rosen, Robinsons, Mayo. He's not my first round pick. His number right now, you have 23.19 game. Marcus Almquist. He's at the beginning of my second round pick. It's like 37, 38. That's where he is right now. You know, sometimes he was very good against Montreal Canadiens. He's 21 for you. Yeah, you know the reason they let it go Old B and the reason the change Old B out because they expect a lot from Samsonov, but Samsonov got the illness of the mentality of a poor culture of Washington Capitals. You know, Ovechkin and those Russian party guy, and I think Samsonov at this age 22, he jumped with the same way, and he struggled with injury at the beginning of the year. Then he got COVID, and then both of them. And I'm not sure. I think he had to set up, be more professional hockey players. He have a good number, but not great for me. And they are lucky to have Vanecek. But now, it'll be interesting to see what Greg Anderson can do tonight and how long Vanecek will be out. Um, Big save from Rask over Backstrom with his left pad. We know Washington can score. We know that. I'm curious about what Anthony Manta is going to do during that series. Big save, Rask. I need to put a goal here too. Here we go. Just the score 1-1. Kimberly, ho ho ho! How you doing? Pleasure to having you. A lot of body check between physicality at the beginning of the game, between a lot of hits. Hopefully, Kimberly have a great weekend so far. Which team do you like, Kimberly? L'heureux? I would go with the kids from the USHL, but I don't know how how long he would be ready on that one. You know what I mean? Would be interesting about that. Maybe they will go with Zach Dean also. Pretty good, you? Are you a Are you a Ranger fan? I tried to check on your picture. Still 1-1 between Washington and Boston. Definitely, and the NHL will be around. I don't know, but definitely for sure. Are we hanging there tonight? Yes, sir, buddy. Alexi. So, yeah, of course. People ask, what are you doing tonight? Everything on that face off 18 versus 3 for Boston so far. Wow. Um, tonight we're going to do a lot of live stream playoff. Most try to make a couple of games per day with the night when we can. But of course, we focus on the Montreal Canadiens and then the Florida Panthers. And then after that, we jump in when they are off night. We're going to pick up at night a couple of games late on the west, like Colorado and um, it could be. How do you feel about this, Kimberly? Again, Panthers. Oh yeah. Yeah, usually during the season we have NHL.tv. That's easy to watch online. Right now we have, you know, the the NBC, everything like that. Power play, Boston. Second power play, Boston. Boston did not score the first power play during the first one. So we'll see what they're going to do. They're attacking right now on the back end. Big save, Greg Anderson. Good skating from Boston. David Kretschik went out the blue line, lose the puck, recovered by Washington. The puck go back in the middle. That's the second unit, I believe, right now for Boston. You're going to change. Yeah, Greg Smith is on the ice right now with Kretschik. I don't see Leroux that. You know what I mean? Like, you talk about a guy can score 40 goals in NHL like Pasnek. I don't think so. Leroux is going to be like that. But you know what I mean? Great player, Taylor Hall on power play. Have a good opportunity, but cannot score. It looked like it's the leg, or it could be a groin, but that's the only thing I can see because his movement on the goal. So I don't see an upper body, but more like a LBI. So that would be. It's very hard to compare players, Alexis, 17, 18 years old, to the NHL players. You know what I mean? Like, when you talk about second, third round pick, everything like that, it's hard. Did you see the play? Like the net outside, Greg Anderson out. If you watch the game and I'll check what happening to Greg Anderson, he got pushed by Martian, or Martian did something there. The net was out. Um, I don't see him at the top. Le. He's not my first round pick. I don't know why he can't put him on the top 10. I can check between periods. It's hard for me to watching the prospect, everything, and watching the period and BC, everything. But he's not a top 10 for me. It's like he's not on my top first round pick. Now the referee's talking for maybe for the face off. I don't know. Yeah, Boston have two power play. That's maybe the different I always said to you so far. But you can see the shot was pretty even right now. 11-6 for Washington. I'm a bit behind, but less than 1 minute to go. I can tell you a little bit more in few minutes, Alexi. After that, Washington have a lot of body check tonight for what I can see. I think the line to Lars Eller have to be good tonight or during the series to be sure. 1 second to go. Sorry, I did not click on on the second. 1 second to go. With my stream on my the internet right now, I have 30 seconds behind of the NBC. We just reached a 100 message tonight. Congratulations, everybody. Can you put your list and we check that together? I don't have the list in front of me. It's not like, and finally the first prayer is over. But I can bring to you the next live stream or something like that for sure. Now I stay there. Have a difficult time tonight to set up my camera. It was not very good for some reason, so I did not. I I don't know why I could not put dark background behind me without something. I was hard. I did not like what I saw. Try to catch all the stats right now. Here we go. And Bruce Boudreau has been assistant GM. Really? I did not know that. Assistant coach or assistant GM? I know Mike Greer. I can check that. Thirteen, 18 hit versus 13. Boston win 81% the face-off. Oh, Boston have a lot of hit tonight. What do you think about the first period, Jermo? Um, where did you see this, Alexi? I cannot see this nowhere. I just see that. I know the Rangers are talking to Gallant. Do you think they will sign him? Yes, NHL. Right, Jermo. I'm sorry, I was picking up all this. I was trying to look for Boudreau. Um, NHL, I can confirm to you, 99.9, Gerald Gallant should be the next coach of the New York Rangers as a head coach. The percentage, I just said 81 versus 19. The hit was 18 to 11. Honestly, if I have all those stats every time behind the period, I will put this all the time on the scoreboard. I don't get those stats all the time, so it's just hard. I try to give you the most information. Um, Tortorella, I believe is over. I could be wrong, but I really believe me. Rick Tocchet's going to settle Kraken. Yes, sir. You're absolutely right, Alexi. I really believe that's what Tocchet. He has to uh, NHL. Tocchet has to be something on his hand to leave. I really believe he did not left for nothing. Something happening with Armstrong, but I really believe he has something behind everything. I just said me this week, Bruce Boudreau should be done to coaching. Um, Tatarella should be down to coaching. Julien should be down to coaching. Boudreau should be down to coaching. It's time to stop to hire people over 60, 63, 65, and go young. Go with don't tell me the kids from Chicago Blackhawks doesn't do well. You know what I mean? Have a good year. You know what I mean? Like, go get young, 40, 50, kid have experience, everything like that. I just feel like they go back the same people all the time. By the way, Alevino was confirmed to returner next year. Forgot to put that news this week. I'm not happy about me. I worked with Boudreau 6 year. Good guy, good, you know what I mean? Like, he's hard. Yeah, he's the right legs. I just see that right now. Or the left legs. I'm sorry. I just see he split when he got a shot for DeBrusque. And you can see that, he feel it. It'll be interesting to see that, but jeez. go get more. Benjamin, welcome back. Glad to see you, buddy. And Carey Price going to start the first game Thursday night, buddy. My question to you, my question will be, what? It was funny today. They asked a question to Dominic Ducharme. What do you prefer, to have more offensive or to have more experience? He said, I want more experience. So I really believe Cole Caulfield is not going to start the game. I would not be surprised Kotkaniemi is out also Thursday night, and Carey Price is between the pipes. You get the nod for that one. And he said was afraid March, and he was going to lick him. That's a good one, Kimberly. You deserve the first. You deserve this, Kimberly. Standing ovation for you. I believe Goudreau don't go nowhere. And hopefully he don't go nowhere. I don't see him to go nowhere. He's fine. It was his concussion. He's on the ice for the last 6-7 days. And he's practicing with a full team right now. The Montreal was back on the ice today. So he's going to be all right. The line is going to be, for me right now, what I heard is Tatar is back with Dano and Gallagher. You have Suzuki with Toffoli and Anderson. Armia is going to play with Perry and Stahl, and then you're going to get the Evans, Lekonen, and Biron. I'm pretty sure Sean Kiki, or because he has not been bad. Benjamin, I'm not agree with you. For me, Kotkaniemi have 0 point the last 22 games. Yeah, no goal. Denise, are you leaving already? Sly, welcome aboard. Jeez, I'm so happy to see you. Remember, Sly, this is for you, Sly and Denise. You are awesome. You are amazing. You are the best. And remember, you have greatness inside of you. Again, Benjamin, NHL, this not confirmed yet. All right, so I don't want to, but Carey Price is going to be there. I do at least one. I would maybe jumping at the first one at the beginning, and then Florida for sure for live stream tomorrow. I did not put the schedule yet. I'm just too busy. But and so everybody, so Caulfield and KK, it's coming from me. But I can tell you one thing here. If you give me, guys, a couple of minutes, maybe 1 or 2 things. I'm going to go to French-Canadian buddy. He's really close to the Montreal Canadien. I cannot tell anybody who he is. But, wow, David Perron. I did not know that. David Perron, guys, he's on the COVID-19. Wow. Kotkaniemi and Caulfield are the extra players at the training camp. Here we go. So that answer you guys. You're welcome, Sly. You the man. You are the man. Denise, you are the great person at the Grand Cachet in Alberta. The Islanders, we're going to start at 11 o'clock. Yeah, I just see that. Is it like COVID, like 2 weeks, or is it 1 day? I did not read the article, Jarmo. We're going to start the live streaming at the beginning at 12 o'clock game. Alexei Dubik, welcome, and everything in the building at the Roger Arena. Stand up for Alexei Dubik. Here we go. You got it, buddy. And then Sly and the couch at the living room with Natasha. And he said, Natasha, are you ready? Here we go. You got it, buddy. Um, that's a great point, Benjamin, because they're going to hit a lot. Montreal is number 5 in the NHL with most hit. Everybody's doing the prediction, Montreal, Canadiens, and Toronto. I'm waiting for Tuesday. Tuesday, you're going to get my prediction for Montreal Canadiens. I'm waiting a little bit, but they are hit a lot. Toronto don't hit a lot, but they will hit more. But Toronto, all the game, they are behind. Right? NHL, you did not get no star. Every time we do a live stream in the morning, or we do the 3-star of the morning, and this morning you left NHL, you didn't get anything. It's going to be an exciting game. I agree with you, Denise, about that. Ovechkin, I realized he was hitting a lot tonight. He was involved with a lot of body check, everything like that. Would be interesting to see him. But back to you, Benjamin, because, I could talk about Montreal Canadiens all night long with you. They have to hit. They have to have a better cap control. Everybody have to be on the same page. But now you have to be confident. That team have a really solid 3-line over there. Do you see that lineup all series? I don't think so. Every time Montreal is going to lose, if they lose 3-1, 4-1, they will think about Jake Allen back in the lineup between the pipes. They would thinking to bring maybe Caulfield, maybe Biron out, Stahl out. That would be interesting. That would be a roller coaster, to be honest with you. You never got a star NHL because we start this Friday. And I forgot Saturday, I believe. Jamo, the defenseman will be back normal. I really believe it will be like this. It's going to be Weber with Chariot, Edmondson with Petrie, and Kulak Romanov. Or I would not be surprised if they put Romanov out at some point. They will kick back the Habs. So I will not be surprised about that one over there, to be honest with you. I think they need more Kulak at Merrill. Merrill did not do well. Gustafsson was not going to be there for me. I have this for you guys right here. I don't know why they put this there this way. Weber was not still skating with the players. And I apologize. I did not read the article. I just read the picture. And now they said John Anderson skating with Corey Perry and Eric Starr. Joel Armia skating with Nick Suzuki and Tyler Toffoli. Dano was with Gallagher and Thomas Tatar. Allowed the trio Jake Evan with Likonen and Biron was together. Shea Weber skate alone 35 minutes before the game, before the training start. He did not skate with them. But again, this is just like he said. It's just a couple of days before the game, so it's just nothing confirmed. Frolic was Kokanemi Caulfield for the 5th line. So that's the last update. I need a chair coach. Yes, sir. Anytime, buddy. I'm always here for you. Always. This, Denise, is a great comment. I think they need that. I think that team was exhausted. That team was completely exhausted. Fatigue, tired, you can name it, numb it, whatever it was it? Yes, I agree with you. My concern about him is like how he's going to hang in there all night, 60 minutes. It was a good period. Unfortunately, it's funny. Boston have a good power play. Boston is. Let's check with you guys. Let's check in here, maybe here. Boston, their power play is number 10 in NHL. Capitals is number 3rd. But Boston, they have 10% against Washington this year. I think I have this here. All right, guys, you don't tell me I'm not good. I'm right there. Look at that. 12.5 Boston Bruins on power play against Capitals. And the short under is only 70. So the special team of Boston is really bad against Washington this year. I need more. I'm building more and more. I need to set up more. It's like crazy. I don't know what I have here. Let me check. Here we go. That's Alexei with his draft pick prospect. Who is the next? Who is going to talk about? Fourth place eventually. I'm not losing faith. Of course, Denise, you should not. It's everybody start at 0-0. This, Montreal Canadiens, how many goals they give in the last 10 games of the losing puck, right? On the face-off. You have to be sure you win your face-off. They are number one on face-off in the NHL, the Boston Bruins, by the way. They have over 60%. So, but again, they have to get a little bit better for sure. We are ready now for the second period. Great shot, guys. I love when you're talking like that. I said this channel is going to grow. This channel is going to be great. And the reason why, because each one of you bring comments, talking like that. Benjamin, I love what you're talking about, NHL. Alexi with prospect. Everybody have their own comments. And, Kimberly earlier with the Tampa Bay Lightnings. And it's just great. Just awesome. I love it. Bergeron is amazing. I just see the replay on NBC. Washington have to be better. That's why the reason they lose the that's the reason they got score on the face-off and the Brooks score. So we'll see what's happening with Greg Anderson now. We know we'll have a great year, Brent Marchand. On your video, how do you make the star pop up on the screen? Thank you. The stat. I use Lazar Gritchy version on right handle. Yeah, no problem, Jamo. Good comment about the three center right side. I use a software called Camtasia, and I do a lot of transition, B-roll. B-roll is the stat, but the transition. And Camtasia 2021, I got the upgrade because I signed off software 2 years ago. I got the upgrade, and they really upgrade the transition where they was not good before that. So now this year they have the upgrade have about 75 new transition, and I love it. I love it a lot. And thanks, Benjamin, to talk about this. You know what I mean? You're very nice, Denise. Appreciate a lot. Good shot for Ovechkin, and then good save for Rask. Sometimes I'm asking myself if I should. Whoops, not there. I should ask. I ask myself if I put too much graphic, too much stats, everything like that. I never know if I'm doing the right things, to be honest with you. That's a question I asked today at NHL. So, I don't get a lot of feedback. If you have any feedback, guys, to helping me to make better video, or I should do this on video, I should talk about this. Guys, I do this for you. I will do this. We want to get that YouTube channel, good one, and on the internet. A lot of people, that's what we do on Fan Team, Washington, Winnipeg, and Toronto, and Montreal. I have 2 or 3 more. And I really believe we gave a lot of good countenance with graphics and picture, everything like that compared to other people. But again, nobody knows us yet. So the more information for better. Thank you so much, Denise. Appreciate that. Thank you so much, Benjamin. Appreciate that. Um, the video you talking, the style you talking here live, or you talking about the video? That's awesome, Alexi. Who do you going to for coach? And it's funny you talk about this live because we did a live stream the last 2 days, and everybody cheer for the Boston Bruins, or they think Boston Bruins. And all day, I told the guys this morning to Tim, the Gator, and Jarmo, and NHL, I select Washington, and I should change during afternoon to do my bracket. And then finally, I did not change. I stay with Washington at 7. Thank you, Benjamin. Yeah. What I just said is exactly the same thing. 1634. That's how I do it. Transition. One thing I would love to do is to add the goals. I start to do the video after the game, the post game. Yes, Tim. Yes, Tim. I know you're Boston. Benjamin, I tried to start to make the post game with the goal of the game. It's just a lot of works because you have to be careful with the copyright. You cannot pick it up the game, the score from Sportnet or NHL. So I tried to cut it. Then I put on GFIF. But I wish I could do this with comments. Like, when they got score, look Romanov, look Star, look what Zuski did not do, look the position of defenseman. I love teaching. That's what I do. I teach hockey. I can do those stuff like that to teaching you guys, how we play game, how we create, different things. In hockey, while we play a system 3-2-1, 2-1-2, or we play a 1-2-2 or a 1-2-1, some stuff like that. Yeah, I think so too. I agree with you. And again, like I said this morning, I know Denise was not here. Washington in 5, that's a big step right there. I'm not sure about that one and 5, but. This morning we did. I show you guys, and I just want to say thank you each one of you. But we did another milestone, 10,000 viewer. This one we create over 650 video, and we reached finally the over 120 subscribers. So listen, this is because each one of you. Without you, it would be impossible. And I just want to thank you so much because we see the way we grow slowly. We see new people talking to us, like Benjamin right now coming back. Earlier, we have a guy from Sweden. Then we have another guy stop by. We have 2 guys subscribe yesterday, I believe, whatever it is. So I just see this go better and better. It's possible. I didn't see this. I think he was not too much involved. Right there. Frank Zalazar. He's in the house. Welcome. When I see Frank, we have to welcome him properly. He's the man. Frank is the man, guys. Washington, you're welcome, Denise. Always pleasure having you in the morning at 11 o'clock the night. And it's amazing. Shara is 44 years old, guys. It's amazing what he does every night. Face off, Frenchy. Last Eller. Oh, Eller win the face off, guys. Not a problem, Denise. You can stop by anytime, and you're busy and everything. We understand, but we always welcome you here. We're always a pleasure to have you here talking about hockey. We love to have more women like you show up talking about hockey. Welcome, Denise. Safe for Greg Anderson. So, like maybe you do not know why I'm not doing a lot of descriptions because the game is on the big TV on my right side in the living room on NBC. I have the game on the Slank live streaming, and I have about 30 seconds behind everybody. So every time, just maybe this week, when a team score, I'm going to be 30 seconds behind you. So you guys, you will know already the score, and me, I will set later. How's your day, Frank and Sly? How are you doing? Shara played 14 years with the Boston Bruins. All players with Frenchy, Bergeron, Shara, and 11 years with Brad Marchand, 6 years with David Pastrnak, and Charlie McAvoy, his teammate, 3 years. Who win the face-off between Backstrom? Is it Bergeron? Bergeron lose a face-off again. Glad to hear that. All good, relaxing today, watching the game. I think we need more people in the seat just to feel a little bit more excited. Yeah. It's good to get. Are you going to the game tomorrow, or it's going to be 8,000 people, 9,000 people tomorrow, guys, at the Florida Panthers, and we're going to have more people. People start to bring more people. Like tonight at the game at Washington, obviously it was only 2,000 people, I believe. Now they increase the number of people. That's pretty good. Awesome, Frank. Glad to see that. Enjoy. And be ready for the. It'll be interesting to see that how many people for Tampa is going to be at the game tonight, tomorrow night. I'm going to be sit in my living room watching and live streaming and cheering. I select Tampa Bay at 7 game, but Panthers make me look bad. I will be happy. If Toronto lose, but Washington, at 3-1. He decided to put the puck back. Boston is back now. 2-2 crossover. Yeah. Well, just in Canada, nobody understands, unfortunately. Zero. Like zero. I'm surprised the player can play with no mask. Yes, I think Ontario would put them with mask. Watching game with my son, Damien. Welcome, Damien. Glad to having you with you, Dad. Hopefully you're doing well, Damien. He is a big Cap fan. Give him a shout out. Mr. Damien, welcome. Here we go. You're part of the family, buddy. Welcome aboard. I won with the Cats and the bracket put in a 6 game. It's really smart, Tim. You know what? I'm surprised, guys, is that a lot of people on the Canada side, on the expert like Sportnet, RDS, TSN, NHL a little bit, but really at the North, Sportnet, they really thinking Panthers can go far. So it would be interesting to see that. My concern for this, wow, Carlson missed completely the net on that shot. My concern for the Florida Panthers guy, I would tell you, it's the inexperience from them. They need to learn, and that's the only thing. That's why you make a difference right there. But it would be a really, guys, if you have to watch a series, and if not, they are not like, right now, example, like Damien love the Washington Capitals, but you should watching Florida, Tampa, Panthers is going to be excited. It's going to be physical. It's going to be nasty. It's going to be trashy talk, dirty talk. And you're going to be like this all the time. And now I want to see how they're going to react. Huberdeau, Barkov, Forslink. Those guys are not really physical. How are they going to react? And then after that, someone, I don't know, hit Barkov, example. How are they going to react the rest of the team? Who's going to jump in the, Bennett, Kudos, Civito, and that. So that's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm excited about that. And I wish game 4-3, 5-4, 3-2. You know what I mean? I don't want one way. More would be interesting to watch. I'm excited about that series for sure. So we have a couple of games to relax because Montreal don't start only Thursday. So, we have a live streaming every night for sure. Monday night, Tuesday night, Wednesday night. Sometimes we start a little bit later because I have to do a lot of tryout hockey this week. But I try to organize myself to be back home at 7:30. Hopefully, I cannot miss too much time. I love that, Tim. I absolutely agree with you. Absolutely agree with you about that. That's what I want to see. I want to see that one over there. I wish Eglin with their turnover by Boston. Finally, puck go back to Krejci. Krejci bring the puck outside at the blue line. Dumping by Boston. And finally, go back behind. If I follow the description of the game on my computer, I'll be 30 seconds behind you guys. But on the TV, I can do it. But so far to see the number, it's so hard. Icing. 11:23. I'm 11:25. Not too bad. The shot is 14:10. I'm 14:10. Pretty good. I'm still hanging there. 2 penalty right now. Boston hit, guys. Boston hit. I'm surprised by the quality of the pushing. Yes, Sly, it's time to step up there. We need a second goal. Who's going to score? Daniel Sprunk. You call it, Sly. You deserve this. Sly called the goal, ladies and gentlemen. He did it. Whoa, go Capitals, Alexei Ovechkin. Sly the man. I'm impressed, Sly. You caught it. Maybe it's not you. Maybe Damien caught it. Brendan Dillon score. Is it touching by Ovechkin? No. You have a meeting right now at the penalty box. I don't know why the meeting is, but something happening. No, Ovechkin never touched it. Ovechkin never touched it. You're absolutely right, Kimberly. It's Dylan scored that goal. If they give to Ovechkin, it's not right. Wow, low zone right now, cross-checking someone in the back. Lazar. Ovechkin, I love it. Guys, this is a playoff. That's what I'm talking about. OMG, that's what I'm talking about, boys and girls. We have Kimberly tonight. We have Tim. We have also Denise. Oh, you have a bad cross-checking by Ovechkin in the corner to Mailer. Mailer, low zone right now. Tips, cross-check Ovechkin. What do you think about that, boys? We just the beginning of the first night. We have Warner there, Luzon, Debrusk, Menta, Lazar, Miller, Ovechkin. Menta pushing went up at Luzon. Parley, the Parley guy. He's ate it up. Luzon, he went hard on Ovechkin, who can power play. Washington. We have to go right here. Guys, Ovechkin is on fire tonight. Forget that one. That one, Tim, Ovechkin, did you see the replay? Yeah, he never touched the puck. Are you agree with me, Tim? If you see I watch the replay. I give to Dylan. I'm the NHL. The power play at Washington number 3 and the NHL and Boston have only 70% the chance, 70% PK against Washington. So it'll be interesting what happening there. But Frank, when you say he was not really physical, the captain is great. Kick some ass. Love it. I'm sure Damien in the living room like your comments, Kimberly. He's a big fan of the Capital Washington. Frank, I want to know, he was not really been physical. You talk about the game tonight? I think you have already like 30 hit. Yeah, no fight, but a lot of Boston gave a lot of body hit on Washington. Carlson lose the puck at the blue line. We have to reset. Go back to Oshie. Oshie tried to reach Ovechkin in the corner. Pushing by Boston. Boston icing the puck all the way. We have to reset again for another setup. Frenchy, Alexi. Why? I don't know. I trust you, Kimberly. It's just like they gave to Ovechkin, but I don't think he never touched the puck. So the puck have to come from the blue line. Backstrom now at the hash mark. Backstrom waiting. The stick of the Boston in the middle. In front of the net, stopped by Rask. It's good by Manta. Tip the puck, but unfortunately puck get out of the zone. We have to reset behind Greg Anderson. Kenda, veteran Greg Anderson, holding the Caps, winning the first game tonight. It'll be interesting to see that. Yes, Alexei. Back door missing by Ovechkin behind the net. Try to get back to Wilson. Wilson back to back on the blue line. Shoot. Missing the net right now. The puck go all the way. Now Boston's coming. Boston is one of the best teams in NHL on PK. Watching always Brent Marchand on PK. Tom Wilson now lose the puck at the blue line. Back to Ovechkin. You shoot. Stop by Durbin's Rask. Will be the end of that one over there. All right, I will listen. You guys, you told me Ovechkin score, so let's change the goal. 9:02. Back winning by Boston right now is coming to Kurula. Kurula was in the corner with Orlov. Another body check for Boston. I'm telling you right now, Boston have a lot of another body check under the red line. Boston are ready to go from hitting to hitting. We was expect more Washington, but honestly, Boston have a good body check game tonight. Power plays over. Washington 0-1. We update everybody. We are the scoreboard is update boys and girls. Oh, I don't see that for some reason. Because the back, I can see now the dancing on. What's funny, Kimberly? I can see this. Alexei, you have a question? Not too bad. We got about 8, 9 people showing up. 12 people showing up tonight for Saturday night. We love it. First game of the night. So it's good to see that. Always great to see the face back. Kimberly, glad to see you. Hopefully you have a good time. I think you're working right now, right, Kimberly? I think you are a boy. They gave the goal to Ovechkin. Check on my phone. He tips the puck, Tim? Um, I don't know why, Kimberly. Honestly, it's maybe your internet. Look like on my internet, you looking good. Hear me? I don't know. You're on your phone, right? Just want to remind everybody we have a TV time up. I have a TV. I'm watching the game. That's funny. Thank you, Tim. Always a good guy, Tim. Always helping people. My clock is behind 20 seconds, guys. So I was watching the game. I forgot the clock. I see. Yeah, it could be this. 6:55 to go. 17 shot versus 10. Um, so what I was trying to say, guys, we are going to be back tomorrow, 11 o'clock Eastern time. We have another live streaming talking about hockey. Everything like that. Going to give my prediction for Pittsburgh and Islanders. Pittsburgh Islanders. Then I will try to get Vegas, Minnesota tonight. We'll see if I can. If not, we'll go. And then we're going to talk about the Florida Panthers, of course. Again, the Tampa Bay Lightnings. And then we'll be back. We're going to watch maybe the first period of the first game, Pittsburgh. We'll see how I feel. And then tomorrow night, we're going to do for live stream for sure. The Florida Panthers game. If you know people want to follow us or people want to sharing, please don't hesitate to sharing. And if you like the video live streaming tonight, please at the bottom of the video, click on the likes, everything like that. And that would be great if you don't mind. $6:15 to go. Washington 2, Boston 1. Washington will break out right now, try to buck the puck down to the end zone of the Boston, puck the ball behind Rask. You know, Frank, I always said, a series is always a momentum of shifting or switch a lot of momentum. The key this is not let the momentum go put you down all the time. So, you go to those games, you're going to lose the first game, and then you see how you react, how you play. And we talk that a body check is a momentum, a power play is a momentum, a save is a momentum, a lot of momentum back and forth all the time. So you have to be careful about that. You know what I mean? I always said to the people, hey, have a short memories. Happened yesterday, it's over. Let's move on to the next game. And that's what he count now. Boston in 6. I have Washington in 7, I believe. When he's very quiet, it's like Tom Wilson. I see him right now, but it's a good choice. You guys, Boston, some people put him all the way to the end, like a third round. Nothing wrong, but Boston have a great finish. You just have to be careful sometimes that who do you play, who you play against. If you turn that a bad turnover by Ovechkin on that one over there. Boston's going to power play, I believe. Michael De Villano, welcome back. Are you still in New York? Um, it's a game split, even a Billy. A little bit advantage. Washington, the second period, more shots a little bit. And I agree with you, Tim. That line was quiet so far. I think Taylor Hall have better night on my book. Boston is going to be now on power play for the third time tonight. Can they score? After did not do well in the first two power play. And again, I said to you guys, they have an average of 10% power play this year against Washington. So and Washington have the, you know what? Washington have a great PK. I think they are number 4. Number two is Boston at 86%. Let's check this here. Not this one. It's because they beat the series. Or where I can see that. PK. Look, Boston number 2 in the NHL, 86. But look, Washington, 84% PK, number 5. So you have to. Yeah, no penalty. Why did you say you have penalty? Yeah, no penalty there. Jeez. Icing. Michael maybe missing, but Vanecek got hurt at the first period, and then Greg Anderson is in the net. Big save. Anderson right now on the shot from the point. Oh, Boston missed this one. Ouch. Now, Marchand was quiet, but now. I think the Ghost just stepped up, buddy. Big save, a big rebound of Anderson on that one over there. They missed a good chance, a good opportunity there. Wow. How they can score? OMG. Marchand got a penalty on that one, no? No penalty on Brad Marchand on that one? They get a penalty to Washington. Wow. Big save again, Anderson, as a slap shot. Finally, puck get out of the zone. Another face-off. Hit the post between legs to Anderson. The puck go behind the skate, and the puck is on the crease. He hit another post. Bad snap. High stick. Again, Washington. Oh, shot on the Rask on PK. Power play again, Boston. Shoot. This one lose the puck again. City Boston's goal. Tim called that one. You good. You called them. Goal interference. Kimberly called the goalie interference. Can we have a goal interference? No goal interference. Is it Richie's score? Someone know that? Oh, they just barely crossed the blue line. the goal line. Tim, who score? I have Nick Ritchie. Thank you. The update of the shot and everything, power play is update here. We're looking good. We did a good job. But Washington attack right now. Finally, Boston took advantage of the power play special team to tie the game 2-2. But before that, I think Washington have a little bit better uh, executions on the game and better way. Pasnak and MC have the helper. Thanks, Elliot. Long stretch pass. Intercept at the middle of the blue line, at the red line. 1 minute to go. 1 minute 30, 90 seconds to go. Another check of Boston. One minute to go. And the second period. Shot from Washington. Is it Shara? Oh, saved by Rask in front of the net, and that's it. Washington push each other. They love each other. Good shot of Manta. Nick Ritchie. Absolutely right, Sly. It's going to be like this all night, all series on that one. Nick Dahl. Good story about him. Shara missed the net. Recovery by Schultz. Shara shoot. Stop again. Face off at the right side of Rask. Now finally puck go out. I have an icing maybe. No. No icing on that one. I will need to move the TV close to me. Can I see everything from that distance? Anderson missed that goal. 17 seconds to go. Let it go. Shoot. Missing the net. Washington's coming. 3 versus 1. Shoot. Eller missed the net. The reborn. It's going to be the end of the second period. By a score of 2-2. We are pretty good here. Shane Salmon, welcome aboard, buddy. Glad to see you. Hopefully, you have a great week, a great Saturday. Always a pleasure to have it. Shane Salmon, we're going to welcome you. Here we go. Sly, where's the beer and the popcorn and the wings? Are you pick it up? How's Natasha, by the way? You talk about Damien, but where's Natasha? Jamo, welcome back, buddy. Jamo, every time you show up, I have to tell you one more thing. You are awesome. Yeah, good period. I think Washington will pick it up a little bit more. I think Boston, they get the momentum of shifting the power play at the end of the second period. I think the first 10, 12 minutes, Washington do well. Very physical. It's going to be like that all the time. By the way, I have a question for you, Jarmo, because I finally talked with a guy from Finland. Did you see the Sweden guy earlier here, by the way? I'm in Finland hockey, very popular. I'm the vice president of the Mesti League. MESTIS. The second best league in Finland, team FPS. And my son play U15 team. That's my conversation I got with Timo Tukia. I just wanted to share with you. So they gave back to Dylan. Oh, thank you so much, Sly. Very appreciate. Wow, she deserves this. I will give her one more thing also. So I had to give him back to Dylan now, Tim. I told you guys, it was Dylan. Kimberly, she was right. Sly, you should take your phone. You should give the phone to Natasha, her own phone, and Damien have her own phone. Now we have 3 more people watching the show. I'm just kidding. Don't forget to click on the likes if you don't mind, and I will really appreciate that. Like I said, we'll be back tomorrow. Something you can do. Don't forget to subscribe to join our YouTube channel. That'd be great. Don't forget also to like, share, and comments. Every time we do a video, if you can comments, please, that would be helping us. Or like the video, whatever you don't watch all the way to the end, that would be good. And like I said, click and like the show tonight on the live stream. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Hockey Nation Live Show. We don't have 104 anymore. The number changed. But also you can click here and then enjoy. We create a lot of video. We try every day. It's not easy. But we try to bring some news around the league, everything like that. So that's what we try to create. And if you want to reach me on my Twitter account, it's Coach Frenchy 10X. And also we are on the Facebook, it's called Hockey Nation Live Show. YouTube channel, Hockey Nation Live Show. And everything, all the promotion, the marketing, all the advertising we just did, it was sponsored by our friend Sly from New Brunswick. Thank you, Sly. We appreciate you. Donation of your advertising with us. The only time I saw the goal, the stick go under the puck jumped before him. I could be wrong. You do well. You should wearing your a t-shirt, Hockey Nation Live Show when you go play bowling. By the way, we have time here. We have a lot of fans from Florida Panthers. Yes, he did. I just see the goal of Ovechkin, but it was too fast to see that. Panthers Bowls tomorrow night. Panthers are a record of 5-1 at the bowl of 3-5-0. Goal again is 31-24. And I just want to show this to you because we did a video yesterday. If you want to check in the video, I give you what happening. All the dots we give to you, all the stuff we give you. We give you a lot of things here. And what I did, I gave to Tampa Bay Lightning to win that series in 7. That's what I did. I'm sorry, Tim. Yeah, he hit the post at the end. Boston hit the post twice. Remember when the puck go between legs and just before the goal? Pasternak and Bergeron, Marchand hit the post. Florida in 6. So, Jamo, did you see the sweating guy earlier today? Yeah. Was a nice guy. He disappeared, but Benjamin showed up a little bit earlier. Alexis was around earlier. NHL was around earlier. Kimberly, she's around. Kimberly Chen from Kimberly Ina to Kimberly Shepard. Denise was around earlier. Did you see the guy from Sweden talking to us? Stefan Manberg, his last name. Manberg. He come from North. We got a span at some point. He talked the story about Donald Brashear, but he's from North in Sweden, near of Ornsköldsvik. I'm sorry about that, the pronunciation. Yeah, I think it was during the first period, I believe. So that's the reason. I told him about you. I said it would be a great conversation to having you and Jarmo together. But he left. So I don't know. We have had another new guy at the beginning. He left. So maybe some they don't like me and they left. I'm not good enough. Put back at 20 minutes. The scoreboard, guys, is update. I have to do a scoreboard today because it's rare I have Boston, Washington here or a scoreboard without. I need to do Florida tomorrow night too. Yeah, Forsberg, he talked about Sidon. He talked about another guy there too. I go down now. Here we go. Tim. Jeez, Tim. I'm impressed right now. Tim, you deserve it. Tim, the expert. I have to call you the expert. Tim is looking for another star maybe tonight. Sly, what do you have on the table right now? What kind of the drink did you put out for Natasha, and what kind of food did you prepare for Damien? It's not easy here because my friend from Portugal, she's in town, and she speaks like Portuguese and Spanish and a little bit English. So I practice a lot my Portuguese. Bom dia. Como está? It's just funny sometimes you speak with different language and you find a way to understand. Barrier language was always interesting me all the time. But still, the Hockey Nation Live Show have to grow to get better. That's the purpose of my mission this year, 2021. At the end of this year, we have to hit the 1,000 Moto, yep, absolutely right, Jarmo. Matter of fact, he said this. Yep, absolutely right. 123, we hit 2 today. Was what I spoke to him. Heckman. That's him. He said Forsberg, the twin, like Tim said, the sit-in, and Ekman. He did not mention about Naslund. Talk about Mats Naslund or Marcus Naslund. And we are tied 2-2, guys. So Jarmo NHL is back. Thank you so much, buddy. Did not see you. I think it was Sly who wrote this. I apologize. Thank you, Sly NHL. You keep the report number of the channel. I appreciate it a lot. 2-2. So before Jarmo, you leaving for the third period, everybody else, what's the final score? Who's going to win? And who's going to have the goal winner? This game's going to be, and can we see the first overtime and the NHL playoff? Wow, David Perron does not play. Wow, this is a blow for St. Louis. All right, Kater, what a game, right? Yep, Eller posed like, oh my, we're from right for the third. Gators, Rock said Boston 4-3. So we're going to have 3 goals. Shara with a bouncing puck. This game feel like OT is what you will take to win. Who scored, Tim? The winning goal. Jake DeBrusk scored his second goal of the night. He's on fire right now for you. Appreciate that. Not drinking tonight, Coach. Call Tim Horton coffee right now. Tim Horton. Every time we go in Canada, people talk about this. About Tim Horton. I don't know. I'm going to go another way. The final score 3-2. Washington. Ovechkin score at 6 minutes 32 seconds and overtime. What can you ask for more? I give you everything right now. So you can go shopping, come back, and check the overtime. You're going to see Ovechkin score. A one-timer shot on power play. Just kidding. Here we go. NHL, wake up. NHL, talk to Slide. Did you see that one, Slide? It'll be fun for I cheer for Greg Anderson. No bullying. Now he's off right now. They have off season, I think, for 3 weeks. That's where we see him every night right now. Maybe it's better for him not play bowling. Yeah, that's a good one, Jarmo. Um, Sly, you better to not play bowling because Toronto Montreal series, so you don't hear anybody else bother you. You know NHL. Sly is the GOAT. He's the Hall of Fame of the New Brunswick um, bowler. Like Natasha said, he is a kingpin. What can you say more? He is the kingpin from Canada. Yeah, maybe it's a maybe a call for maybe you have a call for an injury UBL upper body injury. Tell them you're out for a couple of weeks and coming back after. We're going to put you Sly on the injury list, or maybe you got a COVID-19 protocol like David Perron. Do you want me to make? I make all the posts on Facebook about injuries, so maybe I can add you, Sly Abs guy, out for a couple of weeks with a UBI, upper body injury. So nobody know what you got, but maybe you have a concussion. By the way, the injury to Shea Weber was I sent a picture to NHL today. He have a problem with his right hands. Here we go. Jarmo, the bad elbow. Yep, so right, NHL. Oh, I did not check the stats. I apologize. I did not look for the stats. Usually I'm good on that. Here we go. Bon match. Bonne période, mes amis. Yeah, I agree with you, Tim. I wish I can see the hit. The schedule tomorrow at 11 o'clock Eastern Time. And tomorrow night we have a game, a live stream 7. What time is it, the game tomorrow? 7:30, I believe. All right, NHL. Maybe see you a little bit later. Maybe at no time. Ovenskin. Enjoy. Say hi to your dad. I sing Boston. Yeah, he's on. I think he's on my second board. Um, Washington have more opportunities at the beginning of the third period right now. Boston playing the heel. Back behind Taku Rask. Situation breakout, turnover. We have Warner on the ice right now. Is it the 4 line? Breakaway Washington. Here we go. Shara. Turnover again. Recovery by Scholes. Scholes use the board. Shara right now the red line. Puck go back on the Washington. Scholes around the puck. Rim the puck. Washington right now struggle. Everybody watching the game. Yeah, he have only 22 points. He is from Sweden. That's what I was thinking, but I was not sure. I'm talking about Isaac Rosen. He played in the SHL, have only 1 point, honestly. Um, he's on my 22, 24. Yeah, one assist on 22 game on the SHL, and it's a SHL. He's a left wing, right wing, 5'11", 161. He's mile. He's between 24, 20, 20, 22, 31, 1.31. Look like around 23, 24 is going to be draft pick over there. Isaac Rosen. Hopefully that answer you, Alexi. Sorry about the delay. I have to watch the game. I have to check on my draft pick and come back to you. And another body check from Washington. A elbow. Penalty. Washington. Do you call this a penalty, boys? Do you think it's a penalty or not? What do you think? You caught it or you don't call it? 1-3 power play so far for Boston. This is a big turnover. This is a big momentum right there. Taylor Hall again. That's the second time I believe he draw a penalty. Washington bring the puck outside the blue line, and then we have to start over. Yeah, Kim. Unfortunately, it is what it is, right? You know, you talk about two teams can score, right? You talk about two teams very good on special team. So you have to be careful when you. That's a full penalty versus one tonight. That's make the chance could be the game there tonight. Finally, puck goes out the bill. I I see more the check on the shoulder. I see the leg hitting, but I didn't see extension leg. So I'm a little bit concerned about what he called the penalty on that one. It's a 2-2 game. Now the ref maybe see an extension leg, but from what I saw, I don't see extension legs. Oh, Anderson couldn't see anything right there. Good screen from the net. Okay. Boston still 5 versus 4. Shoot. Dylan, bring it back to the finally puck, get out. No penalty anymore. And now Boston 1-4. And Washington resist. We have to start over. 12 minutes, 21 seconds to go. We have 4-3. We have also, I'm not remember what Jarmo said. Tim said 4-3. Taylor Hall with a hand wash. Is it a ash one or ash hands or hand wash? We drop as a 7 viewer. We're losing people. It's all good. Don't worry. The good news about when we don't have a lot of people like this right now, because when we go to get 20, 30, 40 people, you guys, I will not cannot follow up with you. And I will missing a lot of questions. And then you guys, you're not going to talk a lot anymore because other people will talk. So the beauty is this year, enjoy. We have only 6, 7, 8 people per night or live stream. You're the star right now. And we have people from Finland. We have people from New Brunswick. We have people from Tampa. We have people all around the world. Yep. TV timeout, guys. Jeez, I have to be careful. I'm watching the bottom on my screen here. The game is there. Richie have a good year with Boston Bruins this year. No wave. No icing, sorry. I see so far with the power play, Washington. Yeah, the penalty on that one. No penalty on that one. Wow. That's a good check, a good play of Ovechkin. He just hit someone at the blue line. Ovechkin, we said the tank. We should call him the Ovechkin the tank with 230 pounds. It's coming to the corner. Now Washington lose the helmet, have to go back on the bench. That's the rules. Marchand in the corner. Timmy is right. Marchand was quiet so far tonight. So far. Don't wake up the bear, because the bear can wake up and then he can score. So let the bear alone. You know, I took Washington, so it's important Washington win at home. I don't know how many people can go to Boston. Massachusetts never been great on COVID, so I don't expect a lot of people there. Great check to Basnak. Basnak to the D. Anderson. Penalty, not fans scream right now. Another body check. Wake up, Bradley Bergeron. Wait him. I said, don't wake up the bear. Greg Smith missed the net, I believe. Washington's coming down. Washington top, shoot the puck. Washington right now. All around Boston. Boston very low with 4 players. Nine minutes to go, guys. 9 miles to go. Still 2-2. Puck go back up at the blue line. Rask cannot see anything. Boston have a better third player, guys. Cassidy should be proud of them. They have a power play, but I think overall they're looking good. I don't have the stat of how many hit, but I can wait to see those stats after the game. Boston's coming. He's coming back. He's coming down, McEnvoy. The back door. Remember, the helmet is still on the ice, guys. Remember? I don't know the last time it's happened, but the helmet is still on the ice. You have no whistles and that. For sure. All out behind the bench, behind the net. Bring to break out. But Washington's coming down. See the helmet? It's still there. Never move. I don't know why the ref don't pick up the helmet. Jeez. Washington's coming. 3 versus 2. Gets taken from the net and a big save at Thomas. 75 hit. That's NHL playoff. NHL playoff game, guys, at the bubble last year was 80 to 82. Thanks, Tim. You're the man. I should look on the NHL and don't ask. I apologize, guys. 7:19. TV timeout. Apologize. Um, COVID-19, buddy. Um, both of them right now. Kuznetsov. I feel that's something we don't hear the truth behind that. Block shot 18 for Boston, 10 for Washington. Thank you. Um, they are a little bit hiding something with Kuznetsov, and I don't know what. Because remember, at some point, they come back, and then they said he was hurt, and then he missed something, a meeting, whatever it is. They suspend him. They put him on the timeout in the corner. And then now we have a protocol 19. Then he was with his buddy Samsonov. So I don't know. Like, you have something behind that story. Maybe some mafia or something. Or cyber attack Capitals. I don't know. Oh, Washington win a face-off. Oh, did he hit the post? From where I am, I cannot see it. But I see the ref wave. So usually the ref waves because you hit the crossbar of the post. Great face-off winning. See how important it is? I think Jamu bring that point at the beginning of the game. First intermission. Boston was 81-19. By second period, Washington was better. But go back to Washington. A little bit now. Washington attack a little bit better now. Turnover. Finally, Washington pick it up. Washington now kick out the puck at the right side. Waiting. Oshie lose the puck by Boston. Boston's coming back. They are four. Four as they kick out at the blue line again. Shoot the puck. Stopped by Washington. Turnover. And Washington check the back. Checking in West Boston there. I love it. It's coming. Washington shoot. Big save. Rask. 5:40 to go, guys. Shara on the ice. D. Pressure. Gee, I don't like that. I hate a DDD behind the bench or behind the net like Shara and he did with Schultz. Lars Eller. That's something we should talk about, Lars Eller. Can he become the goal winner for the Washington tonight? Lars Eller. Lars Eller was drafted by the St. Louis Blues. I think he was the 12th overall pick. Got straight to the Montreal Canadiens. I agree with you, Tim. Good comments there again. You guys, you're on fire on comments. You and Jamo and everybody else. Great to get some comments. Pressure by Boston behind the net. Turnover. Wow, good fake here for F1. Beat the F1. Losing puck at the red line. Puck turnover by Boston. Coming back in the zone. Lose the puck. Go back in the corner. Go D to D. To go to the red light. Maybe another turnover by Boston. They play too much right now. Is it Agelin? D to D. Waiting. And find that Greg Anderson. We hit now 4 minutes. This player guy was very fast. On the back end, saved by Rask. Rask go back outside the blue line. D to D by Boston. Shara is coming. What about Shara scored a winning goal? That'd be funny. What about McEnvoy? Miller behind the net. Going to D to the middle. We kick out the puck right now at the red line. Down the puck behind Anderson. First one to be there is Boston. Boston with skate. Recovery. Forechecking by Corelli. Now Washington turnover the puck at the blue line. And then finally puck go back at the red line. And now Miller down the puck behind Anderson. Puck one to be there is Washington. Washington pressure. Two guys behind the net. Shara right there with Schultz. Shara jump in the back then. Shara right now waiting. Finally puck go back at by the center. Waiting. Now D join the rush. D down the puck over there on the opposite side. Washington hit the 31 shot. Washington a little bit. Yeah, it was Lars Aller shoot the puck there. Everybody's quiet. We're watching. Everybody have their eyes on the game now right now. That's why Sly is quiet. Maybe wake up him. I need more sound effect. I need a boo. It's funny because if you watch the game on NBC, it's live. And then I got the Slink 1 month free. And the game is 30 seconds later. So now they have a TV commercial, but I'm watching the game still at the bottom. Frank Zalazar. You deserve it, buddy. You're the man. What about how many games he left? I don't see him to come back next year. I think that's over. It's done. I just feel it's time for him to go. Great game might go to overtime. Do you know I'm not talking about this yet? Because I make a prediction 20 minutes ago. I don't want to talk about this. Three games tomorrow, guys. The game on Florida is on NBC SN. The first two games are a doubleheader on NBC. The New York Calendars visit the Pittsburgh Penguins. The Minnesota Wild are again. This is a big. I'm not too much impressed for the first game. I don't follow too much. Because I don't follow, but I'm really more excited about this game number 2, game number 3. I'm going to be around. I'm not going to schedule exactly a specific time afternoon, but I will maybe pop up at some point, maybe give a resume of the game, at the first game. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to be here at 11 o'clock, or maybe watching with you the beginning of the game. I'll be back at the middle of the second game to give the resume the first game and then talking about the second game. Then I'll be back, of course, at 7:30. It's a long game tomorrow, a long day. That's all it's about, right? That's what we are. The first round NHL is always a good one. Toronto again at Toronto. Boston right now around. You see, Bergeron, Marchand win the face-off here. Change everything. One 51. The story of the game, right, is Vanecek. I think the both game, the both goal, number 2 for both team, goaltender would like to see that again. Kimberly, wake up, Anderson. You're doing great. He's getting tired. Yeah, I think it's everybody right now for Washington. Everybody, you remember, Ovechkin and a couple of those players did not play a lot the last couple of games, so they all play all night like that. And then Greg Anderson, another turnover right there. Greg Anderson, he played what 5 games this year, 4 game. I think he's 2-1 with 2 point something. I have to check a little bit later. Washington get out of the zone right now. We have about 1:10 to go. 70 seconds to go. Can we go to overtime? Puck go behind Anderson, hit the net, something. 102, 102, 102. I'm very curious right now. You pay me attention right now. I need to check that one over there. Henderson, 221, 2.13.915. You can see right here. Let's give you an idea. We have everything here. We are really good. We give you all the answer in a few minutes, few seconds. 1 minute to go, third period. I think Washington right now looking more to finish the game tie and back and overtime. They look tired right now. Turn around the puck again at the blue line. You can see Washington struggle right now. DOWD behind the net. Pretty sure that Boston is very good. Both teams right now don't push too hard. They just want to go an OT. You can see that. Turnover, we have icing, and then finally, puck go back to Boston. One more chance to go. 10 seconds to go. Boston dump the puck behind Anderson. First one to get there. It's Washington dump the puck around the board. Shoot from the puck behind the net. And it's going to be. But ladies and gentlemen, Coach Frenchy did it again. Coach Frenchy said at the beginning of the third period, we're going to have a no time OT tonight, and the score is going to be 2-2 at the end of the third period. Boom! For the first time tonight, we ask a standing ovation. It's funny, but it's happened sometimes. Coach can be right, not often. We have to chant the OT. Oh, yeah, no 3 versus 3, right? 31-24. 16-8. I was getting the winning goal. That's a good call there. I like that. 31-22. I tried to fix all the score, the update at the top, so we can have all the stat perfectly good for you guys. That's it. 22-31, 16-24. Too many 2-2-20 overtime. Yeah. I got it right on OT action. What he would take for Cap and Browns to win. I was pretty much too also. And I called it, remember I called a goal of Ovechkin at 6 minutes 32, I believe. I think last year, is it the first time the first game of the playoff, like Columbus, Tampa, or we have 5 period? I think it was the beginning of the bubble night where they got 5 period OT. But now it's time to predict. We have NHL, we have Cater, we have Kimberly, we have Frank Zalazar called for Taylor Hall. You can pick one player on both team, or only one player for only the winning goal, or you can select one player for each team. It's up to you. Who do you believe is going to go the winning goal? Who do you think is going to reach that goal tonight? Who is going to be the hero of the game tonight? We're going to check the stats. I'm watching the Twitter just in case. Nothing else. Nothing. All right. I miss a couple of people here. Hold on. Um, I got it right. Yep, that game started at like 6 a.m. and I believe it's like 9 p.m. It's 10 p.m. here. Squeeze like this, scary losing, it was a must. Nick Ritchie for Boston and Backstrom for Washington from Gator. Slide go with Sherry. NHL go with Manta. My question to you is, will be a power play for either team? That's a good question. Kimberly, select Ovechkin like I did earlier. You can wait for Vegas, Minnesota. I can wait for it too. I want to see how Minnesota is going to look like, to be honest with you. That's what I'm a little bit curious about that. It'll be interesting to see that. It would take a lot to get a penalty, like a breakaway or something major, like a 2-1 and then get slide or a high stick, something like that. Or he could have a high stick. But the ref right now is going to let it go. I would not be surprised that. Be honest with you. Um, Again, it's a long series. It's a long game. I believe this year is going to have a lot of change. Gator on that one, I'm not sure. I'm not see that. You're going to make me wrong here, but I don't see how Nashville can compete with the Hurricanes. Now they can surprise the first game. You're going to have a team right now, and pay attention. I'm going to tell you, you're going to have a team underdog going to surprise the first game. Now there's some teams, some people are going to start to be screaming and say, "Oh my God, they're going to beat." Be careful, the team going to readjust. That's how it works. But I would not be surprised one team, fourth ranking, right, like Nashville, Islanders, Montreal, or what I'm missing. I'm missing one. And can win the first game, shock number one, and then that would be. I don't see that. The only thing I would say to you, if Nashville beat Carolina, the X factor is the goaltender. That's it. Zeros. Zeros, whatever it is. Then we lost Jarmo. Jarmo fall asleep, guys. Yeah, absolutely right. I agree with you. Yeah, exactly, NHL. Um, Tim, one thing we have to be agreeing, or I agree with you, Nashville was the best top five with Florida in the last quarter of the season. Nashville played for .732, I believe. So we have to keep them credit. We have to take them seriously. But I don't know. Sly play bowling. He cannot NHL play bowling. He's on the injury list right now. He got a UBI, so he have a upper body injury. So he is out to play bowling. The gold. Exactly. And when Natasha come back from work and she opened the door at home, and now Sly is cooking the meal for her, she said to him this: "You are awesome. You are amazing. You are the best. And remember, you have greatness inside of you." That's Natasha when she sees Sly the night. Of course, 11 o'clock a.m., the Hockey Nation Live Show will be back. And then tomorrow night, 7:30, we're going to do that. Possible after the first game, I will maybe jump for 30 minutes, 45 minutes at 3 o'clock. Between that, just talk about the first game, talking about the second game, and prepare everybody for the third game. So it's a big, long day for Hockey Nation Live Show. I took off this weekend for that, and I should be ready for the rest of the week. I need to check. I need to do my homework for the prediction tomorrow, but I'll be good. Yeah. Do you work? That's a good question. I ask myself too. Yes, I do. It's off season, right? The hockey, you travel is done now, and usually, I'm lucky because right now, if it was a regular, normal, no COVID, I would be in Montreal right now. I'm going to recruit players, everything like that. But now I'm home, so thank you so much, Sly. I appreciate that. um, so I do private lesson, I ref, and I coach. And then I do a couple of coaching, live coaching at home, and I'm doing live business online coaching. And then I start this channel to become maybe my full time job at some point, create contents, and then maybe buy like, you know, at some point have more, you know what I mean? Like I'm going to sell here a membership. So why a membership? $2 per month or $5 per month. I'm going to create Zoom during the weeks, and I invite a membership and talking about specific hockey, everything like that. I'm going to create one. This will be monetized to make money with viewer and subscriber, everything like that. Now I can create membership and I can create more strengthening, and that's what I'm thinking to do. Thank you so much, NHL. You know, I'll be honest with you. It's not about me. It's not me. It's you guys. And I just want to work from home for the rest of my life now. So that's what I'm looking for. And, you know, honestly, I'm semi-retired. So I live in Florida. So that was my purpose. COVID-19 changed everything. COVID-19 gave me a chance to create that. COVID-19 started to create that studio, and I'm still to work on studio. I need to change my background at some point. I know right now I use a background hockey, but I want to create a TV behind me with a couple of things for the Montreal Canadiens. But I want to build a big TV behind me where I can stream to you guys, and they have a lot of things like a marketing behind me where you can see stats, you can see the leader, you can see all kind of stuff like that. It's funny, you guys, you remember that one. Like Tim told me a couple of days ago, Tim said, when I signed with you, it was the 23. You said 29. And me, I remember I was stuck at 18. Because we was doing show the morning, me and Michael, and we struggled the morning. Now it's fun. Like you can see more regular people in the mornings, 5, 4, 5, 7, 8. You can see live stream. We have get still at 6, 7, 8. And that's okay. You guys, you're amazing. It's okay. But more people we can have here, more people, it'll be fun to talk. But the morning, we was at 18 subscriber. That's the last number I remember myself. And since that, we pick up a couple more. Then we have NHL with us, you guys. Remember, it was at 82, 83. And we said roll to 100. And then we get 89, 85, 89, 993. And then we get boom, 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 boom to 100 to 103. It was one night we got that one. Remember, we're pushing for 100. And then after that, you know, we get that picture 104. Remember, I took that one over there. I don't know where this picture is. Subscriber, YouTube. Here you go, 104. You can see the number here. And now we hit 120 something now. So we start the OT, guys. Thank you, Sly. All right, Michael is in New York right now. He popped up tonight, one comment, and he left. So I don't know what's going on with him. So we'll see. So we are right now at the beginning of the OT. A couple of you guys, if I remember, Ovechkin was mentioned. I don't know who said Sherry. It was unmentioned. Someone, Kimberly said Ovechkin. I have to go back up. Nick Ritchie, Boston, Backstrom, Washington. I don't remember what Jamo said. Tyler All, Frank. I think we lost Jamo. I think Jamo, he's asleep. Thank you. I'll be honest with you. I will go, you know, I watch a lot of YouTube channel. Other some have 20,000. Some kid like one, two kid they have 30,000, 40,000. I don't know how they did that. Like I watched the video. It's good comments. They make a couple of video what's pretty good. It's just like it's simple, but they get those people. I don't know. Like Gravitech example, right? He does video with one graphic on the board. Top shell or top shell. What he does all the trade rumor tonight, and the video he does, he talk about possible trade, but no graphic and no nothing major there. You have the hockey guy where he been there for 9 years, so he got a lot of people. That's normal, but you know the logo rock the rock 95 whatever it is, the rock logo. He does a lot of video because PlayStation. He don't. I don't know. The hot hockey guy in Toronto. We have like 30,000 people. I check now the Winnipeg guy, the culture guy. Yeah, I'll be honest with you. I would not buy any just to make that channel grow. I prefer quality at the quantity. Of course, every YouTuber channel want to get 1,000 because after that you get money and 4,000 view, right? But it's funny, we have 2 minutes something already, 35 seconds. We have no shot on the net until the last one. I would love to see Wilson again lose on. Yeah, so you have a lot, what I mean? Like, if you look around, they have a lot of people does it on fun team. Dale Wills have $5,000 for NHL. So we started looking about that. I tried to reach a couple of guys does this to talk and to join me to do that, but nobody answered me back. But listen, it is what it is right now, and I don't see any problem with that. I'm going to grow that channel one at a time, one video at a time, one step at a time, 1% better every day, and make that better for everybody. And again, like I said, thank you so much for everything. I'm grateful for each one of you. But I want feedback, please. You know what I mean? I appreciate you're very kind to us and tell us God great words, but we want feedback. Feedback make us better. So if you said you should do that, you should have that one, you should add that, you should that subject, countenance, what you want to hear, what you would like to hear. That's you guys. That's your job to give us to make us better. And we appreciate each one of you, like I said earlier. Washington's coming to the board. We never talk about Carlson. I think John Carlson could be that guy over there. Who's going to win, Boston or Washington? Can Brent Marchand become a hero after? Funny, I never heard about him. Hands down hockey. I would take another of that. Hands down hockey. I would take another that. I did not do that. I didn't see him. I had no clue he is. 14,008 years. Do you know the guy does the Montreal Canadian? Is it talk abs or something like that? Do you know him? He's a Penguins fan. Okay. Do you know the guy from Montreal, speak English, Richard, I think his name, but his thing is called Talking Abs or Talks Abs. Or the guy smoke, everything like that. I don't know. Anyway, like he has like couple good channel. Yeah, he has like 85 people. Salut! Washington Capitals, guys. Is it Tom Wilson? 441. I said 622 Ovechkin score. Score Capitals, Kimberly. You got it. Yes, sir. I happy with you too. The shot from the point. Is Oshie. Great game. Fun to see this game start the. Greg Anderson, guys, win this game. Unbelievable. Tom Wilson at the blue line. Bring the puck back. Oshie shoot the puck. Did someone do a screen or someone tips the puck? Oh, maybe the guy in front of the net, number 26, score. You have a challenge now. Is it sprung? I think it was tipped in front of the net. Oh, they called for the offside. I don't see that. The two guys beside there? No offside. Now the skate is quick. No, it's good goal. I'm sorry. Boom. Good night, Boston. Good night, Boston. Hey, Brad Marchand. I can you see how much I love Boston? I'm a Montreal fan, guys. I learned to hate Boston. I hate them. I hate Boston. Yes, Kimberly. Wow. So who score? Can anybody? Tim, you the man. I know. I would respect if you're a Boston fans, but I would tell you I hate them. Thank you so much, Sly. Appreciate a lot. Very nice from you. You're amazing. I had to tell you again, you are
awesome.
Here we go. You are awesome. Who scored? Someone knows the goal. I think they gave to Oshie and the down did not touch it. Three saw the night. Oshie, Ovechkin, and DeBrusk. I like the team. Yeah, you're right. Is it down now? Looks like Oshie here. Frank, I wish you the best. Enjoy your time, buddy. Enjoy this. I'm so proud of you. You go there, enjoy, have fun. And remember, it's a long series. Don't be upset if your team don't show up, but to helping, you know what I mean? Like Panthers struggle a lot for the last couple years with nobody in the fans. Support them. It's time to support them. Enjoy your time, Frank. I'm going to be here. And tell everybody at the rink, at the BBD Center. Hey, by the way, do you know Hockey Nation Live Show have a YouTube channel? I'm just kidding. All right, I will change the goal. Enjoy, Frank. I appreciate that. Anyway, guys, we'll be up tomorrow morning, 11 o'clock Eastern Time. We're going to resume the game tonight. We're going to talk about the day tomorrow. What's your expectation? I'm going to review my prediction of the Pittsburgh Islanders. And Frank, yeah. If you tell them, just don't check for the girl, the blonde hair. You know what I'm talking about? Just tell her about me, if you don't mind. Thank you, Sly. Hopefully see you tomorrow night, maybe watching Florida. Thank you, Kimberly. Great to see you. Maybe see you tomorrow night for Lightnings. I know that's your team, so maybe we'll see you at the show tomorrow night. NHL, hopefully see you tomorrow also. We lost Jarmo. Jarmo fell asleep between the second and third period. He's a great guy. He come here weekend. He's about 3 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock, poor guy. So, listen, I'm not going hanging there tonight. Yes, go Lightnings. Usually I do the post game. I talk about game. But listen, I have a long day tomorrow. And I have to do a prediction of the game. And, you know what I mean? So it's not an excuse. But I have to do it. So thank you so much, everybody. Thanks for the night. It was a good time. It's fun to do not a description of the game, but do a live stream. It's not your team. And just talking with you guys, you bring a lot of great points talking about that. I think it was a relaxing night for me. So here we go. Kimberly, Tim, Frank Zalazar. Now you have some competition now between the Lightnings and the Panthers, between both of you guys. So go, Cats, go. We're going to see you tomorrow morning, guys, at 11 o'clock. Have an amazing, great night. Thanks again for everybody. I will see you tomorrow at 11 o'clock Eastern Time. And remember, each one of you have one thing we have all in common. You are awesome. You are amazing. You are the best. And remember, you have greatness in